IF workshop held on the future of technology post-pandemic. And Russia rules out any concession at Ukraine security talks with the US. Welcome back. The details with Mira Al-Hamalawi. The Egyptian-Saudi joint military drill Tabuk 5 was launched in Saudi Arabia. The commander of the Egyptian forces participating in the military exercises asserted the necessity of the drill in unifying concepts and exchanging expertise in strengthening combat capabilities. For his part, the commander of the Saudi Northeast region said that the drills enhance bilateral military cooperation and creates a fertile environment for exchanging expertise. Tabuk 5 training is one of the greatest joint military drills between both countries with regards to the size of the troops participating and the varieties of activities. The World Youth Forum 4th edition kicks off in Sharm el-Sheikh under the auspices of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. Earlier, a number of preparatory workshops were held on the 8th of January and are to resume on January the 9th. The workshops tackle effects of the coronavirus pandemic, the UN Objectives for Sustainable Development 2030, the future of financial technology and digital transformation after coronavirus, Generation Z's vision to the after-pandemic world, and the African continent's future in the 2063 agenda, as well as emerging markets. The workshops also tackle water policies and environmental challenges, growing global role for emerging companies, business pioneering, and after coronavirus education. Among the files to be tackled are recovery path, the role of youth in facing environmental and climate challenges, in addition to the Egyptian expertise in developing human life through decent life initiative and its goals. There will be a simulation of UN Human Rights Council and meetings of youth business pioneers and investors of different nationalities to exchange experiences in workshop entitled the WYF Labs. A workshop dubbed Future of Technology and Digital Transformation Post-Pandemic was held ahead of the start of the World Youth Forum. The workshop discussed using various technological means in daily life to face challenges of the coronavirus pandemic. During the workshop, technology experts stressed the importance of technology to support infrastructure. They warned that weak infrastructure leads to complexities like cost hikes of essential resources. Another workshop was also held on the growing role of startups and entrepreneurship worldwide. During the workshop, participants questioned the concept of startups from the youth viewpoint and what distinguishes them from traditional companies. They also discussed the concept of startups and their reliance on technology to hike investments. The workshop highlighted the impact of the coronavirus pandemic on the business environment and whether it is seen as a chance or a challenge. Participants agreed that the youth are the most harmed from the repercussions of the pandemic, especially women. Delegations started to arrive in Sharm el-Sheikh for the forum, which due to kick off on January 10th until the 13th. Organizers say that the forum aims at bringing together youth to boost dialogue and discuss issues of development, in addition to sending a message of peace and prosperity from Egypt to the whole world. Meanwhile, the administration of the forum announced the usage of unprecedented technologies and taking all the precautionary and preventive measures against the COVID-19, especially the new mutated Omicron variant. It said that the new technologies include an advanced robot that sterilizes holes, another robot that measures temperatures of the participants and distributes sterilization tools to the attendees, as well as a third robot distributes food and drinks. The administration said that all doors of the halls and the means of transportation at the forum are self-sterilized to prevent virus transmission. Former deputy of the Higher Constitutional Court, Councillor Tehni Gibeli, passed away on Sunday of the coronavirus as she was receiving treatment in a hospital. The councillor was born in 1950. She graduated in the Faculty of Law in 1973 and worked as a lawyer for 30 years. She was the first Egyptian female lawyer to be elected member of the Lawyers Syndicate Council and the first female lawyer to be elected member of the Permanent Bureau of the Arab Lawyers Union. In its daily coronavirus report, the Ministry of Health reported 830 new cases. The ministry also reported that 21 deaths linked to COVID-19 complications were recorded officially in the past 24 hours nationwide. The statement added that 901 patients have been discharged after recovering from the virus, bringing the total number of recoveries to 326,265 cases. More than 301.48 million people have been reported to be infected by the novel coronavirus globally. 5,827,671 have died. More details.
More than 301 million people have been reported to be infected by the novel coronavirus globally, and 5.82 million have died. The northern Chinese city of Tianjin on Sunday advised its nearly 14 million people to stay home while it conducted mass COVID testing after a spate of recent cases, including 2 cases by the Omicron variant. Tianjin emerged as a new area of concern after more than 20 COVID cases were reported there in the last few days, most of them imported from abroad, according to the National Health Commission. India reported 159,000